What are you looking for?
We're here at AWSI. Just give us a couple of minutes through the range. So who are we with?
Hi, you're with Blane Baker from Freedom Flow Boards here. I'll take you guys through the new board lineup that we've got coming out. So up first, here we've got our collab with the West Coast Foil Club, some of the OG foilers out of Southern California. So we've teamed up with them to bring two models. We've got the Jado, the Jet Assisted Takeoff. This is their tow board, super stiff, lightweight, great ocean tow board. The thing is sick. You've probably seen Brady Hurley just shredding on this thing. Loyal to the foil. Up. Nice looking board. And then we have a frequent flyer in a 4.2 and a 4.6. This is their prone foil. Kind of high-end, advanced foil board there. Again, loyal to the foil. Nice looking little shred stick. Our biggest name team rider, Tom Carroll. So we've teamed up with Tom Carroll to design two boards for him as well. The TC Pro. This is his tow board in a 4.2, and then we have a 4.4 prone board for Tom. So again, kind of big wave prone and tow. So stoked to have this, and totally looks different than everything else in our lineup. Like a lot of colors, really pops. And then here we have our new wing flow board, the Nugget. Our advanced wing flow board coming in a 35, 40, 45, and 50 liter. Got the longer tracks on this board with the pulled in tail, which allows for more aggressive turning, so you're not going to connect with the water, as well as it kind of shoots you out of the water on your takeoff, so you can get away with a slightly smaller board if you think you're able to. Yeah, great for jumping, blasting airs, sizing down to a new step-up board. Over here we've got our whip. It's one of our hottest boards from 2022, and a 3.7 in 2022, and then in 2023 we're coming out with a 3.6, 3.9, and a 4.2 in the whip. Yeah, slightly slimmed them down for this year. Really excited about the whip. We've got the Rubiks still in the lineup. Really excited. Still excited about this board and the wild shapes. Really cool cutouts on this. Just allows for aggressive carves and to not connect with the wave. We've got the Foil the World Pro, the FTW Pro. We've got this in a 4.2 and a 4.5. And then we also this year are releasing a 4.4 and a slightly thinner version. So excited to have Brian back on his Pro model. And then we've got our Fusion in a 4.0, 4.3, 4.6, 4.9, and a 5.0. And then this year we're coming out with a 4.2 and a 4.5, again in a slightly thinner version. We've had a few of our team riders loving this board and requesting it slightly thinner, so we're making that this year as well. And then back here we have our new 120 liter Wingnut. This is new for this year. We have a 90 and a 65 as well, but this is our first year with the 120. So we've had a lot of people loving the Wingnut, but requesting a bigger one for lighter winds or getting into the sport. So we're excited to offer this to the range.
Cool.
And then down here, we've got our new Dagger, our downwind sup board. So more details on this coming soon. So still a little sneaky. Yeah.
Very cool.
That's the boards.
And what's the innovation that you're seeing in the coming year? What's sort of driving you forward? So we're always driven to kind of be ahead of the trend, and we're seeing that with slightly thinner boards, smaller boards, seeing what we can get away with less volume. Just it's more fun when you're on a smaller board and lighter board, and so we're always looking for ways to make things lighter, more efficient, just so you can get away with less. And then in the wind market, people are getting smaller boards as well, and so wanting to air as people are progressing in the sport and seeing what's possible. We want to kind of be on the forefront of that, and then the downwind market. So we're seeing, in Hood River here, we're seeing a lot of downwind SUP, and then also downwind prone, and so there might be some other stuff coming too. Cool, very cool.